finally found it.
Okay. Yeah, I was like, oh.
Can you hear me okay?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. Let's give it a few more minutes. Amy's
Sure.
awake this time. Good job, Amy.
Oh, hey, I want to show you my shirt.
Oh, he's so cute.
Yeah. Just for you, my friend.
Yes, it's starting on my birthday. Did you see?
Yes, I saw that. Happy birthday to you. I'm so excited.
Me too. I can't wait.
We just need something to kind of, you know, perk up.
Look forward to.
I know. Since
Hi,
we can't go to
Monica.
movie theaters. Hi, guys. Thank you.
I know I saw Mulan came out.
Am I screaming? I'm sorry.
It's okay. I saw Mulan came out, and a bunch of people are gonna watch it, and I'm like, tell me how it is. It looks really good.
I know. So a lot of people think that it's. A lot of people think that it's not like, you know, it doesn't get that whole Disney feeling. It's very serious, but I love that because I love that movie. I don't know if way back, it's called Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon. Have you ever watched that or heard that? The action scenes on that movie, it was very ninja and it was really good. So I'm so excited to see like the fight scenes. I'm such a nerd.
I want to see it. It looks really fun.
I know.
The cartoon version, but
oh, you never saw the cartoon version?
Mm-mm.
It didn't really resonate to me, to be honest. Like it was just like another Disney, you know.
Yeah, my favorite Disney is Beauty and the Beast.
I know. That is actually the first Broadway show I ever saw, and it was fantastic.
Oh, I bet.
And I was like such a newbie immigrant, you know what I mean? And I wanted to see Broadway, and that was my first, and I was hooked, and I'm so happy that was like the first one I saw. So yeah.
Amy says Mulan looks too intense. Why is it too intense, Amy?
Yeah, because it's definitely, it does look like a very foreign movie, like something with subtitles. And I'm curious actually if it's gonna have subtitles. Like I don't know how this movie is gonna go.
Yeah, Catalina loves Beauty and the Beast. That's her thing too. That's a good one.
Know.
So we got a few people in. I guess let's get started.
Yes.
Should we start with our own questions or viewer questions first? What do you want to do?
Whatever you want. You're the host.
Amy,
you're Oprah today.
Oprah. You know what's so funny is I was watching old Oprah videos on YouTube when I was watching last night, and she had one about the other women tell all.
Oh.
And then the next one was men who've cheated tell all. And then I went to bed like side-eyeing my husband like, you better not be cheating.
Yeah, I know. He's probably like, dang, this Oprah.
I know. I was like, dude, I will cut you.
So funny.
Yeah,
like
so
Carolina says, I love all Disney things.
You know, I don't love all Disney. Hi, sister. Beauty and the Beast is my fave. And then I go, what's my second fave? I like Aladdin. That's another good one.
Right. That's, well, Jasmine is my favorite princess, but my camera. Oh, wait, what's
and then
happening? Oh, there you go.
There you go. Hey, Stacy. And then my kids were so into cars when they were little. Like, I love.
Oh, yeah.
That was a good one. Oh, Carol likes Up. That one was sad.
That made me cry. Like the first scene, I'm already bawling, and I don't want to. Like I generally like my movies happy because I'm such a depressed person, and if I start watching all these like really sad movies and like really intense, I just like no, I want an escape. So I like my teeny bopper Netflix movies, you know, my like
Hallmark Network.
Yeah, like Hallmark. Oh, every Christmas, like Christmas in July.
Yeah. Oh, Stacy says we look so nice. Thank you.
Oh,
Incredibles. That's a good one. I do like The Incredibles. Okay, let's get into the questions. So I guess let's start with viewer stuff because I feel like the time goes by really fast.
Sure.
So Lisa G Mad wants to know, what brand of polish do you own the most of?
I actually just released a video on that, and it's Essie. It was yes. I have like about 160 plus Essie polish. Yes. So, just to kind of tell me if I'm like talking too much or if this is like just going off tangent, because I definitely have that tendency.
Oh, I do too.
I know, right? This is why I like This is gonna
This is
never
why we have
end.
YouTube channels.
Right, exactly. But so the one brand that really started it all for me was Essie. Way back when I first came to this country, I was working along Madison Avenue, and I had a boss who had her nails done like literally every week. And this was unheard of, like coming from, from the Philippines and stuff like that. I was like, why do people have their nails done every week in this country? Like legit, they spend so much money just having it done. And she used to have this custom formula, and it was a mixture of ballet slippers and Mademoiselle. Essie ballet slippers and Essie Mademoiselle, and it was custom. And I thought it was custom to her, but it's not. It was custom to, like, I don't know, Manhattanites, maybe. I don't know. Like, so, and I saw this like polish, and I'm like, oh my God, this is like your nails, but better. And so I've always had like, this is why I've always had an affiliation for nudes and creams, because that's where like really my love started. And I was just like, oh my God, this is like so dainty looking, beautiful. And so then I started seeing like Essie release like all these pastel-y colors, which I know is not your jam. Like, like
pastels. It's
you
neon
do?
first. It's neon, then pastel, then I can go for fall, then nude is like last. Like nude is the last to me.
Right. Well, now nude is like for me, but it's probably because I've worn and I've had so many nudes. But yeah, like when I saw that, and then I just started like, with Blossom Dandy and all these, like I just wanted them all. Yeah. And I still couldn't de-stash them. Like I have some super old ones that I couldn't de-stash. So yeah, up until now. And then I like doing the comparison video, so I'm still buying, which I probably shouldn't be buying.
Should any of us be buying this? Let's be honest.
It's true.
Ebony said Essie owes you for all your not Ebony, V said Essie owes you for all your advertising.
Right. No, I know.
You should be.
They never do any PR. No, I'm joking.
Yeah, it's like Essie hit her up.
I know, right? Well, they featured me once, and I was beyond the moon. Like
I remember that.
I was just like, that was like, the ultimate for me. But yeah.
And fun. Essie is probably like my least owned mainstream brand, I would say, of the big ones. I hated the brush at first.
Right.
See, V says they owe you PR for sure. They do. We should start a campaign. Get Sheila Essie PR.
Oh, thank you.
But I hated the brush, and then I had bought a couple, and the formulas were hard. Right. And then I just kind of was like, eh. But now that they have the new brush, I'm totally in. I like the new Essie brush.
Right. Can I tell you this, though? I never knew how bad the Essie formulas were until I tried other brands.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Murphy said Team Skinny Brush. Murphy, get out of here with Team Skinny Brush.
I have a love-hate relationship with paddle brushes. That's for sure.
Oh, I love
lately, I just applied Zoya Payton, and for some reason, I haven't switched the Zoya Payton with the wide brush, and I was like, oh my God, I love this skinny brush.
Oh my God, stop. If I could get like the widest paddle brush ever, I would be like, one swipe and I'm done.
I know, right? But yeah, I was like, oh, I forgot how like accurate your lines can get with skinny brushes. You know what I mean?
That's true.
Yeah. But
Amy says embrace the skinny brush. She's gonna die on the skinny brush hill alone. All alone.
I know. Well, that's where you got skills, right? When you have like skinny brush skills.
Mercedes says she loves skinny brush too.
Oh wow, look at that. There's like hashtag Team Skinny Brush.
I know. A lot of people don't have Essies though. A lot of people, I think the formula has gotten better though, I think. Now going on. And I think the brush helps too.
I think it's about time though. Like, I think if there's anything that the indies did to this whole nail polish thing, it's like literally revolutionizing everything, because you just don't want to take anything that's less than. Like, I hate neons, and you love neons. I hate neons with awful formula. Like, I just want to throw them against the wall. Like,
and I have some neons. I will legit put like 4 or 5 coats on.
Right.
I don't even care. And then I'm like, oh. with my neon nails.
I am so spoiled. Like the yellow Orly that everybody like said was an amazing.
That was good.
No, I hated it so bad.
Well, so it was good for a neon. Some people were saying it was 2 coats, and I was like, in what universe are you putting 2 coats of that Orly? Because I still needed 3.
Right. Why we gotta treat neons differently though? They should be.
Well, that's like, you know, white and baby pinks. There's just yellows. You
right.
Like yellows are notorious bad for
baby pinks are awful too. They really are.
Super chalky.
Right. And just super patchy and bald spots everywhere.
Oh, yes. Okay. Next question. So, oh my gosh, where are my viewers? Oh, here we go. Does your polish collection ever overwhelm you? That's for both of us.
Yes.
So, okay, elaborate.
No, you first.
So I've talked about this before. My polish collection way overwhelms me a lot, and it's gotten worse recently just because I'm getting in a lot of PR now. Catalina said, don't come after her pinks. You know I love a pink girl, but the formulas, they're not there.
I know.
They're just
me
not.
too. She knows I love my pinks. I'm like loyal to like Essie pinks and
baby pinks.
Yeah, I know.
But yeah, the more PR I get, the more overwhelming I'm feeling. I just feel like because, oh man, it's like all this polish is coming in, right? And then I'm still buying polish, which I have no business even really doing, honestly. And then it's just sitting around. Like I have 2 months of polish pickup packages just sitting here waiting to be talked about. And I'm like, who's going to care about that in month 3? Somebody might, maybe. But like, I don't know. I feel like I'm not wearing polish for the sake of wearing hardly anymore. And that's starting to get to me a little bit. Right. I'm running out of space. Like I have a whole room. I'm running out of space. And so a destash has to happen. So yeah, I'm definitely overwhelmed for sure.
Do you have a plan on that destash, by the way? Like I am super curious as to how you're going to do that. Like, are you going to start an Instagram destash page? Or because I'm going to be all over. I have
so
no
the first
business
thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna dip my toe in first, right, into the destash. Okay. Like, dip my toe, my baby toe, even like dip. So what I'm doing is I'm going through my older mainstreams first, right? And basically anything I just don't think I'm gonna wear or like I really don't like the formula is gonna go first. So that's like phase 1. And then I'm gonna see what that cuts out. So I've gone through one drawer already, and I think I'm gonna film because a lot of you guys said you did want to see it. Right. Yes, just the tip of the baby, maybe even just the baby toe nail is gonna go.
Yeah, the nail, the tip of the nail, actually.
And so that's the plan. Right. And then I'll probably get into my indies after that. I have been sending polishes out to people. Indies and everything just that I think they would like just because that makes me feel better. It's almost like sending my kid to a better home. Like I know someone's gonna love you so they can have you. So I have been doing that a little bit. Ebony says I'm gonna have to jump right into the destash. She wants me to cannonball into the destash. Like no.
I know, right?
I can't swim, no.
It's hard.
It is hard. And like I've said before, I feel like I have a very strange attachment to possessions. Like it's not just this.
I was gonna say, for me, the hardest things to let go of are the oldest ones. Like my Essies that are awful formulas that are, you know, have been duped or whatever. I can't let go of because I'm always like, oh my God, nobody has this anymore. And I'm the only person on earth who has this polish.
That totally factors in too.
Right. And so like,
I was
looking. Hi, Amy Sue. Amy Sue. I was going through my Essies, and the easiest I feel like I could let go of are the ones that are newer. But then in my mind, I'm like, well, who's gonna buy that? They're in the drugstore.
It's already out, right?
Right, exactly. But I don't know.
Stacy Kazoo Beer Curl says she loves destashing. Why do you love about it? Please tell me in the comments because I need to know what about destashing you love.
Right. Yes, please. You know who I love her destash process, and I can never understand how she does it, is Meredith from
I know.
Oh my gosh, she wears them once and she's like, I don't like it. Boom.
I know.
You
And
know,
then I'm
like,
like, you're destashing that? No, I'm like, are you sure you're not going to change your mind?
right. And meanwhile, I'm like sitting here, I'm like, nah, maybe I'll give it another chance.
Me
And
too. I always say that. Next time
meanwhile,
I
when realistically is it going to be the
Right.
next time you're going to wear this polish that you don't particularly love the first time around? You know what I mean? Like,
so Stacey says she likes it because it makes room for new polishes. That's true.
yes.
That is true.
That's the only upside of destashing.
Yeah.
But you can also always do what I do, which is buy another Helmer.
Right? Right.
Right?
I'm gonna expand onto this room. I'm gonna have an addition.
Right, I shouldn't be talking. You're like, you have a room full of it.
A whole room, girl. A whole room.
I know. Oh my God, so funny.
So we're both overwhelmed by our collections. To answer that question for you, yes.
Yes, I know.
I think anytime you collect anything, though.
Say that again?
I think anytime you collect anything.
Right. It's hard. Oh,
Yeah.
Especially when you're currently still passionate about it. Like, I used to have a lot of makeup, and then now, like, I figured out that, like, I only like certain things, and then I just started giving it away. But if you're, like, in the thick of things, it's very hard. It's really hard to destash.
Yeah. So someone asked, who is Meredith? What's her Instagram handle?
So Meredith is the owner of Pep Nail Vibes, and her Instagram is...
Oh, it's gonna escape me forever.
I know, me too.
Now that somebody asked.
We're gonna put it in the description box on YouTube.
Yes, I will.
But I know her destash very well. Her destash is Polish Market.
So they're saying Meredith is Hugh Lacquer.
Yeah.
And then she is Pep Nail Vibes, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, and she has a destash page, Vicky, so get over there. And
it's called Polish Market. I know her destash more than...
Destash is Polish Market, and she sells stuff for super cheap. Like, she will sell like a Emily DeMolly for like $4.
$4, yeah, $5. Yeah, but it's cutthroat. It's cutthroat. Like, you literally have to refresh. Like, it's like, you know, going out of style.
Last destash, I think I got like 3 polishes because it was like, going so quick. Okay, so let's see here.
So I have a question for you, actually, if you don't mind. That's snowballing from this.
Okay, one thing. So Kim Hicks says, no question, she just loves your new hair. So I wanted to tell you that.
Oh, thank you. Yeah.
And I love your new hair too.
Oh, thank you.
Go ahead.
2020 is the time to embrace your natural.
Right? There's some days I look like the most legit hot mess you'll ever see.
You never look like a hot mess. You never.
Oh, girl.
No, you don't. You never do.
You don't see me working from home.
Well, you see all because we're friends on Facebook. You see the pictures I post on Facebook. I don't even care. No makeup, kids galore, headbands.
So the other day I got up and I took a shower, and then I just let my hair naturally dry, and it's like, it's a mess. So then I'm making my son breakfast, and he's all, Mom, you're in my Zoom call. No, bro. Pancakes. I'm like, Lord help us. Lord help everybody.
I know. Oh my gosh.
These high school kids are not old enough to see this.
I know. I know, right? That's funny.
Okay, so go ahead with your question. Sorry.
Yeah, so I actually have, like, when I made up questions for you, and I think it kind of fits into the topic.
Okay.
So how often do you wear mainstream polishes now, and do you still buy them? Given that, like, you know, the indie world has literally, I think, taken over all of our collections. So I wanted to ask you that.
You know that I think I'm going to be in the unpopular, like, side here. I still prefer buying mainstreams to indies a lot of the time.
Really?
Indies mainstream holds my heart for some reason. They're very nostalgic to me. Certain brands. I like the price point a lot better. So my like when I first got into polish, Sinfuls were my jam. Like, I would go to Walgreens and hunt those Sinfuls down. And so Sinfuls definitely hold my heart. And I'm really sad the direction they're going in, where you can't find them anymore.
I know.
It makes me really sad, actually. China Glaze is my second. I used to love going to Sally's, getting the new China Glaze collection, getting home, putting it on my nails. And I always felt like China Glaze had, like, some of the more fun stuff, like more adventurous stuff.
Right.
So China Glaze for sure. I got into OPI a little bit late in the game. Essie, the few I tried in the beginning, I was just like, ugh. V said, I'm so deep into indies that mainstreams feel brand new to me again. I kind of agree with that because I swatch a lot of indies. Right. That when I get a mainstream bottle, I'm just like, oh. And then cream is my favorite finish. Like, of all the finishes, it's super boring, but a good cream just like, does it
me
for me.
too. I would have to agree with you on that. Like, a good cream is still the best finish for me. Not a you know, like a yucky cream, but a good cream is still like we just shopped Fancy Gloss because Fancy Gloss came out, and I think I picked up like 3 creams from Fancy Gloss because they stamp or I heard they stamp. I've never had a Fancy Gloss cream, but you know, you just can't resist it. I feel like.
Yeah, and I feel like mainstreams give you more of that cheap thrill kind of thing. Like I can go to Walmart and I can be buying my face wash, and then let me see if there's any polish. Throw it in my cart, $2-3. Who cares, right? Like I just dropped $40 on 3 polishes on polish pickup. That's a little more to me.
I know.
So I mean, I like my indies, but I feel like just mainstreams hold my heart for some reason. They really do.
That is probably my favorite way of shopping mainstream for sure. Like I don't necessarily like follow what's coming out. You know what I mean? Like, I look at the videos, I look at the swatches, but then I never like literally go on like Polish Pick or whatever, unless I have a video in mind, which is usually Essie. But like my favorite way of buying a mainstream is when I go to the grocery store and you see it and you pick it up in TJ Maxx too. TJ Maxx and that, like, you know, right when you're about to check out, that's a disaster. Yes.
Yes. Oh, yes. Ebony says she likes finding a mainstream that looks like an indie.
Oh, yeah, that's cool too. Yeah. Although no, sorry, but I've yet to actually find like a true mainstream that will really match an indie. Probably apart from Zoya Hollows, maybe. I don't know. We'll see.
So someone said, don't let Instagram cut me off by saying cheap thrills.
I know. I told you about this. Instagram's going to cut us off when we say the wrong things.
I didn't know that was anything. Okay. But yeah. What about you? Are you like totally, you're an indie girl?
No, I mean, you know, I can't be an indie girl if I have 160 SEs, right? Like,
true.
Yeah, I mean, but it's hard. It's definitely like when I'm especially I feel like with this quarantine, it has become more of a self-awareness thing because you can't really go to the store and you can't get your mainstream. But when you are sitting at home and you are kind of, you know, ruminating the decision on what to shop, it always goes to the indies, which I feel bad, but.
So do you said ruminating, and that's an interesting word for me. Because I have anxiety, right? And like one of the things with anxiety is rumination. Like your mind just goes and goes and goes and goes in these circles. So when I have an indie cart, I literally analyze that thing for like hours.
This is why you miss out.
Girl, how many things sell out on me? You know. I'm like, oh, okay, I think I'm gonna get it. Boom, gone. Because I waited for 5 hours to like overanalyze everything about it.
I know. I overanalyze, but beforehand. Like I have to really think about like, oh, do I really need this? But this is like before. But right when like it's crunch time, I'm ready. I'm ready with my PayPal. I'm ready with
even with polish pickup. Like usually I don't even cut down my wish list till polish pickup morning, and then I'm like, I forget they lock out the site every single time, and I'm like, oh, it's already locked. Like I haven't shopped polish pickup for like legit 2 years, and I totally forget that.
Oh, really? Yeah, no, I
Billy says cart paralysis. That is it, cart paralysis.
Well, so is cart jacking. So I don't want to be cart jacked, and so
So how long have you been into polish?
Well, so here's the
Catalina says she misses out and she feels bad for me. The only good thing about that strategy is I save money, right?
Yeah, exactly. I literally decided the same exact
I'm like, the universe made the decision for me.
I have to say this though. I have discussed this with Carolina. This whole no buy situation, it doesn't work for me because
No.
what happens is that I put myself in a no buy, which never happens, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
And then whatever that period of no buy is, I start hunting for those polishes anyway. And then I buy them from scalpers like $2, $3, $4 more. And so I might as well get it. It's really my thought process now. So I'm never going to put myself in a no buy anymore.
Well, a no buy is
That's
like a
my
diet,
reason.
right? Like as soon as you say the word diet, like I never drink soda, but as soon as I say the word diet, I'm like, oh, I should drink a Dr. Pepper, right? Like that's just the way our mind
Right,
works.
exactly. Right. But anyway, going back to how long I've been into polish, so I think I was definitely just like a casual collector for a really, really long time.
Mm-hmm.
Like, say for example, like how I built up my Essie collection was every time we went on vacation, I would pick up, I always find that salon polishes, no worries,
I got
that
something.
salon polishes, they put a lot of acetone in it and they dilute it so much and they never last long on your nails. So I never trust these people.
Uh-huh.
So I always bring okay, so here's the thing. Before I did my nails all by myself, I was like a casual collector where I would buy from the grocery store and I would come or I would go to the salon and hand them my, and have it done there.
Mm-hmm.
So my polish collecting really started getting amped up when I started doing my own nails. And this was probably right around the time KL Polish came out, which was, what was it?
2013?
Right, probably. Because that for me was the brush that made it so easy. Oh, bye-bye. That was the brush that made it so easy for me to apply on my own.
And that was the right brush. I'm just saying.
That was the right brush. Yes, exactly. And
brush.
so yeah, so I think that was the time when like I really started buying polish like more consciously and hunting down things that I loved. And
yeah,
so
for me, I think part of it is like the thrill of the hunt. Do you believe that?
I love the thrill of the hunt.
Me too. And then when I actually have it, it's kind of like, oh, okay, let me find the next thing I'm gonna hunt down.
And especially mainstream polishes that are like discontinued, I go crazy over those. Like last year I went in this phase where I just wanted to hunt down all the Sally Hansen's that were like the designer collection, like from Tracy Reese and who's this guy?
Yes, Vicky, we're hunters.
Right. It's like, and I started listing them down, and I go a little crazy when I'm in that mode, like where I have to like catalog everything.
Yeah,
and
like fanatical
checklist. Like, oh, I got this now, and it's nuts. But yeah, I love the hunt.
I do too. So did I answer your question?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. All right. Let's see here. I know I have a few more. Oh, so V wanted to know, what other hobbies do you have besides polish? I feel like we don't know that about you.
Right. I was going to ask you that too. So I'm just going to read to you the question that I wrote. Do you have any hidden talents or interests your followers or subscribers don't know about? Was really my question. Because I know you crochet.
I do.
Right? I know you tie-dye. And I think,
oh my gosh, I'm obsessed with tie-dye.
Right. So I had to specify like what do you call this? A hobby that we don't know about, that none of us know about.
And I don't think so. I think I'm pretty open. I think you guys know a lot about me. You know, I like shopping. I like clothes and fashion. I do crochet.
Who doesn't like shopping though?
You know, my mom hates shopping, which is bizarre. She goes into the store. She grabs everything. She tries it on before she even tells anybody. Like me and my sister have this big long process, right? It's like really drawn out.
Right.
We all want to go into the dressing room together and like, do you like it or not? And no, my mom's like, I already tried it on. Are you guys ready? And we're like, dude, we've been here for like 5 minutes. You need to calm down.
Oh, see, that's what I love about my husband. My husband loves to shop.
Oh no, my husband's like, oh, in the car. Don't take forever. It's hot.
Yeah, no, I don't have that. And I'm so lucky because he's like, he looks at his closet and he's like, I think it's time to go shopping. I'm like, yes, let's go shopping. But yeah.
My husband watches the same things over and over and over. Oh, true life murder mysteries. I do like murder mysteries.
Yeah, well, we know that too, though.
So maybe a hidden talent is like I could solve a murder. Just kidding.
You probably could. Tell me when you've solved the John Benet rats.
Well, you know what's funny is I actually wanted to be a forensic chemist.
Very cool.
And then I was like, dude, you can't even see like a cut on your own finger without almost passing out. You're gonna go see a dead body and like like deconstruct it. Yeah, right. So I was like, flash that.
You can just be a researcher for it, or like
That stuff is so fascinating to me though.
It is fascinating.
Okay.
It could get a little gory.
Your hobby.
So I like to sew. I'm not very good at it, but
I'm jealous. I wish I could sew.
Yeah, I mean, just simple things. Like I'm definitely nowhere near like Walker level, from all, but like I like to do that. I'm also very much into astrology. I don't know if you guys know that. So,
I didn't know that.
Yeah, I think so what else? I sing a little bit.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Do you play any instruments?
Say that again.
Do you play any instruments?
I do. I play the piano and I play the guitar.
I used to,
but not like again. It's not. It's enough to accompany, but it's not like. It's not very good. There's 10 million other people that can play better guitar or piano than me. I used to sing in a band.
No way.
Yes,
what kind of music did you guys sing?
Oh, so it was kind of like a wedding-ish band, or we used to play like a lot in clubs. Yes, kind of like that. So I sang everything from Love Shack to I don't even know. Like,
oh my God, I am obsessed with that. I love that.
There's a lot of like 80s, and my brother sang with me. My brother also sings, and so because cool. I sing, I don't play any instruments because I can't multitask like that, and so
everybody wants you to sing for us.
No,
I won't if you don't want to though.
Be my friend on Facebook. I usually have a couple of things there. That's it.
Okay.
Really.
The B-52s. Oh my gosh, I'm
so excited.
I am so excited. Someone said the Love Boat.
That's a different song. That's like the 60s, right? The Love Boat.
That is not the 60s, girl. That was the 80s. No. Don't even go there.
Really?
Yes.
See, I came from a country that kind of,
that's right.
Right.
I did want to ask you, how long have you been in the U.S.? That was one of my questions.
Yes. So I emigrated in 2004. 2004.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, but before that, I have kind of visited in and out and stuff like that. And so, like I would come here for the summer, for like summer breaks back home and stuff. Okay. But my immigration officially started in 2004. So I graduated college in 2002, and then I kind of just like, had no direction for 2 years. And then, 2004, yeah.
Oh, wow, okay. Yeah. So someone wants to know how many kids you have, Sheila?
I have 2. I have a girl and a boy, and my girl is 4, and my boy is the terrible 2s.
Those are good ages, though.
They are. It's very fun, but it's also very, like, I love the stage. I don't love the infancy stage. I wish they just came to me as toddlers immediately. I can't with trying to figure out when to feed them. And
you don't want to push out a toddler, though.
But, like, I love toddlers, but they're so tiring.
They are tiring. It's a tiring age.
It's like tacky, tacky, tack, tack, tack. Mommy, I want my unicorns and dinosaurs.
Well, then true, they're like, you can't leave them alone because they want to like be in everything, touch everything, look at everything. Yeah, that's a hard, because you have to be like where they are.
Right, exactly. Yeah. Like when Carolina and Manny Centric and I talk, sometimes they can hear my kids in the background. And you probably can too. When we You know, though, that kid age is so good. Like, my kids are 22 and 16, and like they just don't want you anymore. Well, you started early because I know we're
Yes.
about the same age. So you started early. I started really late. So I think that's kind of like also another thing. Like if I was probably younger with my toddlers, I'd have like more energy to,
Yeah,
you
that's
know,
true. Because I'll be 42. How old are you? If you
I'm
want to
39, 38, 39.
okay, so I'll be
I'll be
42 in October.
39. Right. So we're like
Um,
around the same generation. So I had my
yeah.
first baby when I was 33 or 34. That's late.
Oh, that is late.
Yeah, that's late.
Because I had my oldest when I was 19, and then I had my youngest when I was 25.
Right.
So I started like too early, kind of.
I don't think so. I don't
Girl,
think
yes.
so.
Yes, I did. And you know, when I was talking to the girls, I talked to Amy, Ebony, and Catalina a lot, and I was telling them like I've never been an adult without having a responsibility for another person.
Right. You're right.
And I think that's a lot of pressure. Like I never got my carefree college.
Right. You know,
I went to college and worked 2 jobs and had a baby, like all at the same time. So I wasn't going on, you know, school breaks and doing, you know, carefree things.
right. Well, I remember when like my husband and I started getting, you know, serious, and I was like, well, you know, when I'm going to be when we get married and whatever, when we have a child, I'm going to work full time. I'm going to go to school and have a baby. And my husband literally looked at me like, all right, good luck with that plan.
Yeah,
and
like,
as soon as I had my kids, I was like cut down to part time. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It's like, I don't even, I think a lot of people, a lot of ladies don't realize the pressure of having a family and having kids, and how
yes.
that really impacts your career and how that impacts your life. Like, and up until now, my husband still throws that to my face, kind of, and he says like, oh, you know, remember that plan you had when you were going to go to school? And because, you know, I wanted to do my master's and stuff like that. And she's like, remember that plan when you wanted to go to school and work full time and have a kid? What happened to that? I'm like, right, fine, whatever. You know?
Yeah. So a lot of people are saying adult kids are fun. They are. My adult kids are fun. And I'm like, I'm glad that I'm younger and get to enjoy my kids, you know, in adult age as a younger person. I do think like I have the energy for that.
Yes.
Like teenagers freaking do ugh. You think babies and infants are hard? Teenager is another level.
I know.
So I'm glad I have like the energy to still like,
right.
You know, I'll freaking beat you down. Like, don't even with me.
right.
They don't believe me, but yeah, like when my older son was younger, I feel like my life was just this whirlwind of like craziness. And I didn't marry my husband until so my older son is not with my husband. So I didn't marry my husband until my older son was 6. And then I had my younger son at 25, and then I had a midlife crisis at 25.
What did you do?
I don't know. It was so weird because I was just like, I'm 25, I'm married, and I have 2 kids, and I like it just hit me like really strangely, like oh my god, I'm old now. It was a crazy like moment in time because I don't even feel old now that I'm right. But at that moment, I was like, and then I had gained a lot of weight when I had my younger son. So when I went into labor with my younger son, I weighed 200 pounds.
Wow, I can't imagine.
And he was a big baby, but still, you know, after I had him, I weighed the most I had ever weighed in my life.
Right.
I had a hard time figuring out how to dress myself. Like I just was very uncomfortable with myself, and I think all that factored in too. But you know, like everything. But
so you were a single mom for 6 years.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, I don't know how you do it. Honestly,
I don't know. You know, I had a lot of help from my parents and my sister, thank God, because my older son's dad is not involved in his life at all.
Right.
And yeah, if I didn't have that help, I don't even know what would have happened. But it's a lot.
I'm telling you, I have so much respect for single moms, like so much respect, because I don't even know how you guys do it, single moms. Like it's just, you know, my mother was not a single mom, and like I'm not a single mom, and it's so hard. It's so hard.
It's hard with 2 people.
Oh my God. Tell me about it. Like I always tell, like, you know, every time I go to baby showers and stuff, I always tell like the new mom, like, nobody told me how hard it is. I'm telling you how hard it is. Like, it's hard. So just, you know,
Yeah.
but it's worth it, but it's
Yeah.
hard.
Well,
And
you know,
so for single moms,
when I got pregnant with my first son, my grandma told me, mijita, she was like, you will never have a good night's rest again for the rest of your life. And I was like, huh? But so my grandma's 90, she'll be 90.
right.
And she still worries about my dad, who is 60 some, like he's a baby.
Right. Somebody said that to me too. Like the anxiety of being a mother just never ends. It never ends.
Mm-hmm.
And it's true.
Yeah. And then it's like, you know, it's just like you worry about one thing, then that thing passes, and let me worry about the next thing, then that thing passes, and then you find the next thing. It's crazy.
I know.
Okay, so enough kid talk.
Hi, kids.
So somebody here asked, P House. I haven't even been telling you who's been asking these questions. I'm horrible. P House 1964 asked, "How is your 2020 polish goals going?" So she just watched your 2020 polish goals video, and she was wondering how that was going.
Not going great. Not
what were
going
your
great
goals?
at all.
I watched.
If I remember, I like the one goal that I really was not doing great on, obviously, is a no buy or a low buy. That's not happening.
That's for me too.
That ain't happening. I just literally bought a new Helmer, which I said to myself, I'm only having 2 Helmers. Mm-hmm. That's it. No, now I bought another Helmer. And then I
feel like I don't need the negativity of putting limits on myself like that.
I know, like it's just not realistic. It's not, I'm not ready. It's very hard for me to let go of things. And it's just, you know, when I'm ready, I'm gonna really, but not right now. And then the second goal that I really totally failed on is nail art. Like I really wanted to do a lot more nail art, and that's not happening. Like I probably do 1/4 of nail art, which is really bad. But and Carolina will attest to this if she's still here, but the problem I really have is that the polishes that I wear are so pretty. I don't want to stamp over it, or I don't want to like ruin it with like my amateur nail art skills. Yeah. So yeah, it's not going well. I'm sorry.
So Ebony was just talking about single parent stuff, and I just wanted to say, Ebony, that you're gonna get in a groove, girl. I know you are. Like, I pray for you every day, and I want you to know that. And you're gonna you're strong, you're tough, you got it. Like, I know that you're gonna get in a groove.
And Ebony, you are such a wonderful mother. You really are. I see what's going on Facebook, and you know, you are such a wonderful mother to your children. It's unbelievable. I have so much admiration for you.
Yes. Yeah. So you're in our prayers for sure. I just wanted you to know that. Like, I pray for you every day.
Carolina said, but you should do it before you take it off. Yeah, you really should start.
That's a good idea to practice. I say I want to stamp, and like I just don't think I have the discipline for it. Like I like things that come easy to me, and when something's hard, I'm just like, eh.
No. Me too. I actually like, so like this is why I don't deal with gels. Like even Jelly Cure, I can't even master it right now. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah. So I got some gel polishes to swatch, and I literally am like, I don't want to swatch them. I should have never said yes. Why did I do it?
I know, right? Yeah. I think Madame Glam contacted me at one point or whatever for gel polishes, and I'm like, I don't use gel polishes, and I mean, I can technically, but
they're hard in our community because a lot of people switch out so quick. Who really uses gel? You know what I mean?
Right. And like the polishes that the indie brands come out with are just so like good. Like, why would you want to just do a plain colored gel that lasts for 2 weeks? You know, even on vacation, I don't. And I'm telling you, like, if there's one thing that the indie community really made me like, you know, like it's mind-blowing to me is the fact that the manis actually, if you wear your manis long like me, they actually last a really long time. If you use a good top coat, if you use a good base coat, they will last just as long as possibly a gel polish or like a week, because I've done that. I've gone on vacation with, you know, whatever I wore from home the night before I left, and then came back with the same exact mani, and it's obviously like, you know, rough for shape, but it's there, you know, it looks fairly decent. And so like,
usually
why
me,
gel?
I'll have grow out, but I won't have chips or anything. And you know, give it a tip wear, and that's it.
Right. Like, I think that at this point, it's safe to say that we're just removing our polish because we're bored with it and we need to wear a new one.
Well,
but
if you have so much, right? So
right.
It's like, this on for days.
You feel guilty too that you have so much, and then
exactly.
Can't, you know.
So, Zoya actually sent me the Jelly Cure in my last PR package.
Right.
And I'm scared to try it.
You will like it because it's one swipe and then it's, you know.
Do you need a light?
Yes, you do need a light, but it comes with a light.
Okay, I haven't even. Oh, I'm so bad. I haven't even opened. I opened the polishes just because I'm really excited about Zoya Fall, like really excited. But the other stuff I haven't. But they hooked me up, man. I'm not even lying. It was like removers, Jelly Cure, lotion, sanitizers. I was like, man, Zoya did big things over here.
Good for you. So if you, I don't know what light Zoya sent you, but when I bought it, I had the small light, and that small light like really upset me as to how tedious it is. That actually Manicentric sent me one of her extra like lights that I can just put all my whole hand in. That helps a lot, because that little thing from Zoya doesn't really.
Yeah, so I have a Sally Hansen light I really like. So I've swatched gel in the past for a few brands, and I do have a light from Sally Hansen that I really, really like. It actually has a little timer, and then the light goes off when you're cured and all that.
Right.
Good to know. Good to know.
You know what I'm really excited about? You're excited with Zoya. I'm excited about OPI, and I'm not an OPI girl. The fall collection for OPI. Oh my God.
Feel like every brand is trying to make me love fall. I'm not even lying. So I want the 2 OPI oranges. I hardly even ever wear orange. I'm like, who am I? Do I have COVID? Take my fever? Like, what's going on? I want the early fall, and I'm just trying to hold off and be like, no. And then I'm like, you probably have polishes like this, but then I'm like, you probably don't, because you don't buy fall polishes.
Right, you're right. You're right. I have so many fall polishes. It's definitely like, I would say 70% of my collection is fall.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's like I'm just nonstop with fall polishes. I can't say no.
Lots of people are excited about the OPI and the oranges.
Right. They're so good. I'm telling you, I think there's only one OPI from the collection that I am 100% sure I will not like, and it's the pearlized, because I don't love pearls 100%. Like, you have to be a good pearl for me to like the pearl. But other than that, I was like, ooh, OPI is bringing it. Like, it's really
everybody's
good.
like, yes, OPI fall. V said she loves mainstream for fall collections. I kind of do too, because I feel like if I'm gonna wear a fall polish, I want a fall cream.
Right.
And I want like a weird shaded fall cream. Something weird that people are gonna be like, oh, what's on your nails? And look at me kind of weird.
Right. No, I know, it's so good. But I'm also still waiting for China Glaze's fall collection, because China Glaze always brings it for fall.
So I'm gonna break your heart. They are not putting out a fall collection.
Why? Not even a Halloween?
They're only doing Halloween.
Okay, well, at least
so I saw pictures of that, and they do look pretty good. But I am so bummed there's no fall collection. OPI fall, any China Glaze collection, I'm totally in for. I always get at least 1 or 2, always.
Right.
No fall collection.
That's sad.
I know, so sad. And then I just got Colores de Carol's fall PR. You guys.
I love their new packaging.
I like the new packaging too.
So classy. I love it.
You know, though, I'm a nostalgia person, and I was like kind of bummed to go to the new packaging, but I think it's very sleek and like modern. I really do like it. What did you think of Painted Polish's rebranding?
That's the thing. That's the one that I did not particularly
I'm
sorry, Painted Polish, but I also very much like the cursive on the painted polish logo, and they switched it with this some square thingamabob, right?
Oh, Coloristic Carol said show the orange. Let me go. Hold on.
Yes.
It's in another room, so give me 1 second.
Thank you, Carolina. I'm excited. I love Coloristic Carol, especially for their Crellies. I think I've had like a few Coloristic Carols that are like way back, way back. I'm gonna read the comments while Joe's like going to get the oh.
Okay, I'm back. Sorry.
That's no problem.
So I'm having business on the top, party on the bottom. So I hope you guys didn't see that. I have on this shirt and pajama bottoms.
Oh, yeah, that happens.
So I have. Can I show 3?
Yes.
Oh, well, I gotta ask.
Yeah, I know.
Catalina, can I show 3 of them? Is that okay? I gotta wait.
Yeah.
For a response.
All the orange hearts are coming.
I know people are loving the orange. I've been loving orange for summer, so I guess I shouldn't be surprised I'm loving orange going into fall, right?
Girl, orange is so
says
close
show
to
3.
Yellow. I love it.
Everybody keep your eyes
right.
open. So this one is called Sweetie Pie.
That is good. Oh, it's beautiful. That's
have mercy.
Is that flaky or hollow?
It's flaky. Oh my god. Oh, someone says we're 2 of their favorite nail bloggers. Thank you. Okay.
Oh,
so this is another sort of orange, but like a grandma orange, which, oh, you guys, you know how I feel about all this. So this is called Pumpkin to Talk About. I love the name as well.
Very cute. Very cute. I think that's more your jam.
Yes. And see, and this, I love this because she's giving me fall, but bright, right? Because I
right.
And then this one.
Bright.
You all, oh my god. Okay. So this is called Sassy Spice. So I was listening to the Spice Girls on the way home from work, and that's what it reminded me of. Look at this.
Oh, that's
this is right up your alley, Sheila.
Yes, that's definitely right up my alley. The first 2 are right up my alley. That's for sure.
Obsessed.
Oh,
so thank you, Catalina, for letting me show early. I'm so excited.
So Carolina, God Love Polish, has a link of all the things that are coming out in the fall. So I'm hoping she releases it somehow, and it's I can't even keep up. I'm not even. I'm so excited for MJ Lacquer's fall because I heard it's really amazing.
So she hasn't put that out.
She hasn't put it out. She hasn't put it out, but
not even previews. Okay,
yeah,
so I'm thinking of something else that's good.
Yeah.
So she's saying this is a hollow mustard.
I know, it's beautiful. I love it. I know.
You guys like. So this is always my jam, right? The weird baby poop. I'm obsessed.
Me too.
But this is not always my jam, and I am dying right now. Like dying.
Oh. Is it Cheeto light?
Huh?
Is it like a Cheeto orange?
Kind of, but maybe like a little bit more pumpkin-y.
Oh, see, I love my pumpkins. That's definitely on my list.
And then it has all these flaky. I hope it looks good on my skin tone, but I am so excited. So excited.
Can't wait to see your swatches.
Janet says, quit talking about me in the 3rd person. Girl, we're going to talk about you however we want to talk about you. No, I'm just kidding. Okay, so I have one more viewer question, and we're kind of winding down. So
I know.
We probably don't even have time to answer this. How did you decide to start your YouTube channel, and how did you get past the nerves?
Okay, so I'm going to answer the second question first. And at the risk of sounding cocky, I don't get nervous because
well, I'm jealous. Go ahead.
No, it's just that all my life I've always been like in high school I was on the debate team, and I worked for a radio station in high school, like doing some disc jockey stuff. So like I feel like, and I always have this, if you're a nervous person, always just think about like one other person on the other end. I think that's like the best.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like if you're doing something that makes you nervous, just think about one person that is an audience. Like pick one person, like if you're speaking, pick one person that's your audience and focus on that person. And it's there. I think people, for the most part, given what you had to go through this past week, so I'm going to say for the most part, are non-judgmental.
Yeah.
And they're kind, and people are really good at heart. And so I think that takes away a lot of the nervousness. Like, however, whatever I say or whatever happens, or if I make a mistake, people are not going to like,
jump on you.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
Now, how I started my YouTube channel is I started to feel that my nail polish collection was growing so exponentially that I didn't know what to do with it. Mm-hmm. And I figured, you know what? Here we are. Let's start a YouTube channel, because I felt like, I don't know, I felt like I had so many nail polishes that I didn't know what to do with them anymore, except for create a YouTube channel. And I already sort of know how to edit videos, like not professionally, but from like, you know, if we traveled and I would make little movies and stuff.
Yeah.
And I already know like a little bit of photography, although I just use my phone and I don't edit my photos unless I say so. I just figured whatever. It's really just for fun. I really just did it for fun. Yeah, that's that. Nice. How did you start your YouTube channel?
So I was kind of in the same boat. I had a lot of polishes, and I was thinking if I start talking about all these polishes, maybe it'll slow me from buying. That plan didn't help. Yeah, no, didn't happen.
I know.
But if you watch some of my early videos, they're like so cringeworthy. Oh my god, so cringeworthy.
Did you ever delete any of your early videos or no?
No, they're all there. If you guys want to go watch something and cringe, go watch them.
I think I only did that, to be honest, for one YouTuber. And I think it's because I caught on her early, and it was Walker from Olive Ave Nails. I think I started watching her when she was really new. And it is, I mean, even for myself, like my first videos were just not cringeworthy to a certain extent, like content wise, but like the sound quality and the video quality was just like,
right. My sound, but even just the way I was talking, like I had no personality whatsoever. But then once I started getting followers, I could picture that I was talking to them, and I feel like that helped.
Oh, see, now I have to go back to watch your videos because I don't believe that for one second.
You're gonna have to let me know what you think.
I know.
So we're down to a minute on our live. Doesn't that hour fly by?
Right.
You're going to have to come back for a part 2 because I didn't even get to ask you hardly any of my questions.
Right. Well, we got to talking, and that's the best part about it. You know?
Exactly. I like how it takes off, and, you know, we talk about all kinds of different things and all that.
Right.
But yeah, so I'll have this on my YouTube channel for you guys. I don't know if you're going to stick, are you going to stick it on your YouTube channel too?
Yes, I will.
Okay.
Alexandria said, yeah, you guys are terrible enablers.
Yes, we are.
Oh, you are too. You're so beautiful.
Well, I don't feel like we need much help to be pushed over the edge, right? Like, I know I don't. Show me one good swatch, and I'm like, okay, here.
I know. I'm like, bought, sold.
Yeah, so this will be on everybody's YouTube, so you guys can watch later. I'll have it on my IGTV. And that's it. We're down to 7 seconds.
Thank you, guys.
Bye.